Hi, Air Signs. This is Oracle Anie, and I am going to do a end of the year prediction for you guys. I'm using the tea leaf fortune cards. Yeah. And I'm gonna have October, November, December. The rest of the cards are in here. And what I'm going to do is that I am going to pick out cards for each month, and then I'm going to read each month individually. And then when all the cards are facing up, I'm going to see if there is any progression or any kind of storyline that connects all the months together. And if you enjoy this kind of readings, let me know by giving me a like. And I would love to continue doing these readings for you each quarter. So let's see, what air sign would I like to start with first? I'm gonna start with Libra. Okay, Libra. Let's see. I want to shake it up a bit. Shake this up a bit. So let's see. Libra, October 2023. Libra, November 2023. Libra, December 2023. Okay, Libra, let's see what you have for October. You have the bell, an announcement. You have firecracker, excitement. Okay. You have a tent, a temporary situation. And the apple, temptation will test you. Okay. So for October, I want to see which. I really feel like the tent and the firecracker go together. And whatever this temporary situation is for you in October, it does seem to be whatever this exciting situation is for you in October, it is temporary. Okay. I thought about putting the firecracker with the bell, but I don't see them going together, though. Maybe for very few. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. The firecracker goes with the tent. Temptation will test you. I'm feeling that the temptation is a theme for October. And let's see. I want to say if the apple goes with the firecracker, because part of it seems to go together, but it's not a very clear connection. I feel like it's it's layered. So there's something about this excitement that has a sense of temptation to it. And maybe that's why it's temporary. Maybe this is a test, like a spiritual test. So whether you go with it or you don't go with it, it's temporary. It's like that's one possibility. I wonder what this announcement is about. Oh, you hear the sirens with the bell? That's crazy. Okay. Not crazy. Weird, as in faded. Okay, so there's a faded announcement for you in October. I'm not going to say that it is necessarily the excitement, but it could be very unexpected announcement. Is that in a good way or in a bad way? I think that depends on individuals. Yeah, I'm gonna say that depends. Because I hear good and then I hear a little bit of bad and then I hear a little good. And so like it kind of shifts. Temptation will test you. Okay, let's see what is going on for November and let's see if there are any more answers to this bell. The leg, stepping into a new experience. Great. The throne, a position of authority. I like that. A cat, a two-faced friend. Oh boy. You're not the only one that's dealing with this. I think Aries is also dealing with this. So if you have Aries as your moon or your rising sign, then maybe check that out too. Oh, love. Okay. Now this love card does include family, friends, and romantic. Okay. So let's see. Oh, okay, how do I want to connect this? I feel like the love goes with the throne in the position of authority. So this could be a loved one that gets a promotion, gets put in a position of authority. It could be that a friendship begins with somebody like it goes from an acquaintance to something that's a little bit more developed with somebody in the position of authority, right? I feel like the leg and the cat are not connected to anything else here. I feel like they are just standing on their own. So stepping into a new experience, okay. So maybe the announcement in October Sorry, I was looking at other stuff. But maybe the announcement in October, maybe, um, is connected to a new experience. I wish I could say that the leg and the throne go together. I'm not seeing that. I really do feel this position of authority and love are very much together. Um, and then a two-faced friend. It's just definitely something to watch out for. And I mean, here you have the apple with the temptation will test you. So these two can go together. But I'm kind of seeing the cat more with the firecracker. So just be aware of anybody who's trying to get you excited and get you on board to a temporary situation. Like they might say that it's a long-term investment, long-term situation, but then it ends up being temporary. And I do feel like the temptation is connected to that. Let's see December. The unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. The arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. I like that. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. The fly, a period of ill health and depression. So what is this about? Let's see. Use your intuition. Okay, so if you follow your intuition in December, you will be put on the right path for wherever that situation calls you, you know? The lightning, control your anger and be sorry. Do I know? I feel like this is somebody else. Like, you know, if you because okay, this is what I'm seeing, right? First of all, like I'm just picking it up by feeling, right? But the anger, when you look at this cat here, right? Like that's an angry face, like for sure. I don't know if you can see that. And so it just really looks like it goes together. Like it looks like it's attached to this two-faced friend, is what I'm saying. And a period of ill health and depression. Now I'm not taking out any more cards, so I'm just gonna have to figure this out for you. So let's see. The fly. Hmm. No. Yeah, for whatever reason, and I'm not sure where this is coming from. I think that's just like what being psychic is, because it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to say it anyway. So I feel like this person that you're getting to know better or get involved with, this person in the position of authority, I think that they suffer from depression. And they may hide it very well from the public, but if they're gonna let you in, this is one of the things that you may notice around the holidays for them. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind when it comes to being sensitive, being supportive with this person. So for those of you who have never gone through depression, like actual depression, I'll let you know that there's another siren. That's a lot of sirens today. Huh. Basically what it is, it's like you just don't want to do anything. It's not... It's like you don't have the energy for it, but you also don't have the... you also don't have the mental capacity to think of anything to do. So it's almost like sometimes it could be a complete depletion of just like emotionally, physically, and mentally drained. You know? Now, with this fly card, the fly is drinking something. So it could be an after effect of drinking. It could be a... it could be... yeah, it could be an after effect of drinking. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, they're fine, right? And then, you know, if this person is sober and they fall off the wagon, then this depression is going to be there to welcome them. I don't know where those words are coming from. To welcome them back. Yeah. Okay. Anything else for Libra? I think that's it, Libras. I'm sorry that it's not more in depth, but you do have some exciting situations going on. You have a little bit of a test, and ultimately, your intuition is the friend that you want to develop and the one that you want to use in times of uncertainty, in times of fear, in times of new things, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I will see you for another reading. Do check out your moon sign and your rising sign because that may complete... that's not may. That will definitely complete the prediction reading for you. Okay? Bye. Hello. Hi, Gemini. I'm going to do your prediction reading for the rest of the year. My name is Oracle Anie, and I have the rest of the cards in this bag, and I'm going to pick cards for each month. I'm going to face them down. I'm going to pick everything out, and then I will turn over the cards for each month. I will read each month individually, and then I'll see once all the cards are facing up, I'll see if there are any connections and see if there's any progression from October to December about any situation. Okay. So let's see, Gemini, October 2023. Gemini, October 2023. 2023. Gemini, December 2023. Okay, Gemini, let's see what you have for October. Let's see, the candle, you will be shown the way. The egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. The tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. The ant, work, achievement, and success. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing the ant and the candle going together. So, as long as, you know, what the ants are, you know, hardworking and they are, they kind of just like stay in their lane, right? They know what their job is. They just do their job. And I feel like if you take that attitude towards your goals, you will begin to see the path. You will begin to see the path that you're supposed to take, right? Like, as long as you're doing the work, you will be shown the way to greater opportunities, to bigger opportunities, or to the right path. Because you could also be involved in like a lot of busy work, which could take you away from success, right? Because you're wasting time on things that are not actually productive. Like, they seem productive, but they're not. And if that is your case, though I feel like this is the case for less of you than more of you, you will be shown the way. Alternatively, this is also came up. Alternatively, and I think this is more about you, is that you will be this candle for somebody that you see is doing a lot of busy work, but they're not really being productive towards their goals. So you could be the, you know, the person that like points that out for them, right? And obviously you would have to care about this person to be that, right? Okay, so yeah. So that's that in October. And that is from October 1st to the 31st, up until the last hour of October, is what the book says about the cards. The egg and the tiger. The egg and the tiger. No, the egg and the tiger. I was like, title, where did that come from? Let's see. I feel the tiger is a theme for you in October. Doing something risky and taking a chance. Now, Doing something risky and taking a chance. I was going to say, we don't really have how that's going to turn out yet, right? They could be in these cards. We can have a clue about how that might turn out. I don't really see it with the egg. I think that the egg is kind of like a standalone card in October for you. Success assured with good plans and hard work. I feel like that's just general advice for you in October. And even if I want to put it with the ant, it just doesn't feel like it goes with the ant as much as the candle does. Even though, you know, logically you would, I mean, just energetically, I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it together. But anyway, do focus on good planning as much as hard work. So for the few of you who do resonate with the busy work that's not really productive, make sure to look at the plans and look at, well, why are you doing what you're doing? Is it just to pretend like you're busy? Do they actually lead you to anything, right? That's the kind of stuff you want to watch out for. And if you're helping out a friend, right, then maybe just have a conversation with them about their planning, not just their stamina. But I feel like this egg is really just for you, to encourage you and to let you know that your success is assured with good plans and hard work. So let's see. And even a risky venture may not feel risky to you if the planning is done right. So, you know, planning a lot of times is just in the background, and people only see the risk you're going to take, but they don't know all the planning behind the scenes. So let's see, November, the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. See, that's an encouragement. And I feel like the tortoise goes with the egg. I mean, turtles do lay eggs, so. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Scissors, a disappointment in some affair. And gong, an exciting event. Okay. So yeah, the wish is granted. I do see that going with the gong. So do expect some sort of exciting event in November. And maybe it's something that you've been wishing for a while. And this could also be an invitation to an event, but I feel that less so of a message for you anyway. I really do see this gong and the wishbone together. So November could be a good month of manifestation for you. Yeah. Even though you have the scissors here with a disappointment in some affair, I feel like even if you go through that disappointment, that feeling is going to be washed away by this wish being granted. And then I almost feel like want to say that the gong, like when they sound the gong, it clears the negativity out of the room. And I feel like that's what this wish is going to do. This wish being granted, I feel like that's what it's going to do. It's going to clear the disappointments and the negativity from your environment when it comes through. Okay? Let's see. Let's see December. Someone is leaving your life. Empty chair. Okay. The bell, an announcement. I don't like where this is going. September. Okay. And peacock. Beware of great pride. So what I started to pick up on is potentially somebody somebody close to you passing in December. And I don't really like to predict death, but it's like the first thing that jumped in my mind when I saw these two together. And maybe the September card here indicates when they started getting sick or when they were admitted to the hospital or to hospice. So it would have to be some sort of that situation for this to apply to you, okay? So if you are in that situation where you know that somebody's in the hospital or has entered hospice in September or since September, you may want to make arrangements to see them before December, okay? Otherwise, let's see what else. Let's see what else for Geminis. I wonder what other event is happening for you between September and December, because I really see the September and December card together. So let's see. Like I see it as a span of time. And I wonder what that is for you. And I'm not going to pull any more cards. So we're just going to have to do what's on the table. Peacock. Beware of great pride. That could be advice for you. That could be somebody around you that's being prideful. And then you have to deal with them, which sucks, right? Could be a friend, could be a family member. Holidays tend to get tense, so if you know you're going to some sort of holiday party and you know there's a prideful person there, just the cards are just saying like, yeah, this person's gonna be there. So maybe don't interact with them so much, or don't let them get under your skin, because they're just acting from a lower vibration, right? With this pride. Let's see. I'm like, yeah, like I'm holding, what I just did there was that I put my hand on my solar plexus. So this person may try to play some power games with you, or try to one up you, or you know, something where they try to take you down when it comes to your confidence or something like that. And sometimes people want to do that because they see that you're going somewhere, and they're like, you know, like just somewhere in life, like you're going to achieve something, so then they have to intervene. They get jealous and they have to intervene, and then they like say something stupid to make you reconsider or stop, or instead of focusing on your own things, they try to make you fight with them so that you waste the energy that you would have put towards your goal and you give it to them instead. So that's another. December looks a little December looks challenging for you. I'll say that. But alternatively, do I see the peacock with the empty chair? Oh, the peacock goes with September. Interesting. I was gonna say, hopefully, this prideful person is the one that's leaving your life, but I'm not really getting that right now. Maybe in the future, but not in December. Yeah, the peacock goes with September. Okay. So let's see how these connect. That goes with the ant or the tiger. Yeah, it goes with the ant. So work, achievement, and success. Okay. Okay, so I'll say this. I'm thinking about how I want to say it. Let's see. Because you have a lot of, you know, like hunkering down and working in October, right? But you may just want to be mindful of your pride. Be mindful of your pride. And if somebody suggests doing something different, maybe they've suggested something different in September and your pride got in the way, and you're like, no, I'm going to keep working, and I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm just going to keep going, and you're not listening, right? And it's possible, it's very possible that you may want to do something risky and take a chance, and then in November you realize that doing it slowly is a better use of your time and your energy, because if you go too fast, you're going to mess up and then you're going to have to start over. You know, it's like that, what is that saying? It kind of came in and then the saying that woodworkers use, you want to measure 3 times and you want to cut once. So there's more emphasis on the planning than on the doing. And in December, you may realize that it was your pride getting in the way. I'm not seeing that as like a big thing for this reading, but that is kind of like a story that's going on. But I wouldn't say it's like the main thing. I think the main thing is this announcement and then someone leaving your life. Now you have the gong and you have the bell from November to December. Those are two types of announcements. And that could be very exciting. Absolutely. That can be very exciting. But I'm like, for you, I'm really picking up on a sense of sadness in December. Even though it's not here, I feel like and that's just weird because in November we had this gong clearing out the negativity with this wish being granted. And then December it's like back. You know what? Sometimes life is that way. You know, we have wins, we have losses, and everything in between. It just seems like for you, the highs are very high and the lows are very low for the end of the year. And I'm sorry that I have to say that. But maybe you would understand what I mean being a Gemini, right? Like I'm a Pisces and we have not we have that polarity going on, and so do you guys. So maybe you understand what I mean about that. Okay, Gemini, I'm sorry that this is your message, but I have to read what it is. And Gemini, I forgot to say that please watch your moon sign reading and your rising sign reading so that you can get a full picture of the like your specific prediction. Okay? All right. Aquarius, hi. Okay, my name is Oracle Anie, and I'm here to give you a prediction for the end of the year. I'm going to cover October, November, and December. The rest of the cards are here, and I'm going to pick 4 cards for each month. I'm going to have them face down, and then I'm going to read each month individually. And then once I'm through with the 3 months, and all the cards are facing up, I will see if there are any connections between the months and if there's any like progressive storyline going on. Okay, and I'll let you know what that is. Okay, Aquarius, so let's see what cards you're gonna get. Let's see, there's so many cards in here. Let's see. Aquarius, October. I think it's on this side. Oh, here we go. Okay, Aquarius, I started reading and then the cat interrupted me and I noticed that it wasn't recording. So I'm going to flip the cards for October for you again. Okay, so you have the club card that says someone will try to make you do something against your will. And my immediate response is like, good luck with that. Like, good luck to them trying to do that. And then you have the tree card, which is affairs with your family. And then you have the wishbone, a wish is granted. And then you have happiness. So right off the bat, happiness and wishbone go together, right? So you're gonna be feeling pretty happy when this wish comes through. What is this wish about? I don't know yet. I do see that it's connected to family. So this could be a wish coming true for somebody in your family. And then just overall happiness in the family home front. Okay. Which is great. I like that. Now, the other thing that I was starting to say before I got interrupted was that, oh, remember I said good luck to them, and I hadn't, and I said that the first time I was recording, before I knew that these were here. And I feel like whatever the situation is, whatever this is, somebody trying to make you do something against your will, I really do see that just like failing. I don't see it. I don't see them being able to argue with you to do something that you don't want to do. That's just like the Aquarius that I know, they just don't. They do what they want to do. That's it. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it, is like through that lens of like, okay, I know you guys, you're not going to do something against your will. Could this be a family member for some of you? It could. It might. Is it like something to highlight? For some of you, I wouldn't say for the majority of you. For the majority of you, I really do feel this like good feeling, this happiness in October. That kind of just takes over. For you. Yeah. Okay, so let's just see November. Let's see what else is going on. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Table, hard work ahead. And crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay. So the lightning, I do see it with the club, right? I'm going to say either them or you has to watch out for your anger, okay? Because it seems to be more of a risk in November to just take your anger on somebody else, or for somebody to get angry at you. I would not want to be on the other side of that. I would not want to be that person. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Where's that? I don't know why I feel like getting the book. So let's see. It's the first time I see this card. It says, a silent flute lies next to a vase of dying roses. The beauty of the flowers and music has passed. This card indicates that the querist will be bitterly disappointed in a trusted friend or lover. Okay, that's pretty clear. Okay. So this is related to seeing somebody's true colors. Yeah. And then you have the police siren going off, so definitely take note of that. It's getting closer. This could be a situation where you and this friend or this lover decided that you're going to work on something together, and then they bail, and then you're left with all the hard work, right? You're left with all the work. Whereas, like, when it was shared, it was just work and it was fine. But if it's all on your shoulders, then that becomes harder, right? For some of you, I see that if you are wanting to conceive a child, this table, I do see it connected to just letting you know that it may be a little harder than you anticipated. But I think that it's just to let you know, not to get disappointed when you don't get the results as quickly as you are expecting them. Because I do see that the birth or conception of a child is connected to the table, and it's more of a child than an enterprise for the majority of the Aquariuses that are watching this. Of course, I have to add here that if you're not looking to get pregnant or you're not looking to have a child, October is the time to go over your birth control methods and just watch out. Another thing that I was seeing, oh no, is that a thing? Now, yeah, I'll just say it because it kind of did pop up in my head. The other thing that could happen is that this disappointment belongs to a friend of yours, and it has to do with the conception of a child. Do I see that for most of you? No. Do I see that for some of you? Like the tiniest little bit. So, like, I don't know how many people are going to watch this video, but I would say just like a small percentage of you. I also see the lightning with the table. So control your anger or you will be sorry. Regardless of you going into business with a friend or a lover, regardless of that, if for whatever reason hard work is, or just like an extra amount of work comes your way, this lightning then would tell you to keep your anger in check if that is something that comes your way. Like, it could be seen as poor attitude at work, or it could create a bad image at work, is what I'm getting. So maybe, you know, if you have one of those rage rooms wherever you live, definitely go there and let it out in that kind of safe environment, um, instead of like a professional setting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see December for you guys. The shark. Uh-oh. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Yeah. Be careful with that anger. Forest. Muddled and unclear thinking. But you have to do something with the anger. Mountain. Major challenge to overcome. And peacock. Beware of great pride. Okay. Well, if you were listening to the Gemini one, that's also here. Okay. So let's see. That's also in December for them. Okay, so just December. That was my cat. Okay. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. And yeah. Okay. So what I'm picking up for December really is a continuation of October and November. Like straight up, just like boom, boom, boom. Okay. So it could be that what somebody will try to make you do is extra work. And that anger could be like if you let that anger out in the wrong place, that could lead to the loss of material wealth, right? Whether it's you not getting a promotion, or any situation that would just put a I don't want to say job loss, but I'll put it in there just in case it is a thing. I mean, that would be the worst, like losing your job in December. Like, you might as well just like never listen to my predictions again, you know? Because like, who wants to hear that? But if I'm saying it in October and it's like pretty clear that your anger is, and you're being advised to watch your anger, then why wouldn't you want to listen to my predictions? Because I'm giving you a heads up, is what I'm saying. But it says take care, or there will be. It doesn't say that it is definite. It, you know, it's just like, watch it. Because like even in the club, right? It kind of, even in the club, the way the spikes on the club show up look like the teeth of a shark. So I'm just seeing this like just lines for you here. Okay. Affairs with your family, the disappointment could be with a family member. And that leaves you feeling muddled and unclear thinking. I think that may leave you confused about who you thought this family member was. Wow. Okay. Wishbone, right? You have the mountain, a major challenge to overcome. So this wish, there could be more than one wish coming true in October, right? One for your family member, one for you, right? This happiness card can just really color the entire month. And you may just be like, wow, what is happening? Like, October is such a great month, right? And then November and December is kind of like back to reality, right? It could be a sharp, it could be like a very sharp change of reality, right? And I don't think that this wish is going to be taken away. I'm not saying that. But the feeling of feeling lucky and feeling favored may wear off in November and December when you're dealing with all of this. So the wish that is granted could end up being more hard work, right? And that's just the way it is. Like, it could be that whatever this wish is comes with more responsibilities and more challenges, and that's okay, right? Like, that's just the way things are sometimes. Like, we wish for something not knowing the reality of keeping it or of tending to it or maintaining that, whether it's status, whether it's another person, whether it's like property, whether it's like having a child, right? Stuff like that. Does it erase the happiness that you once felt? No. It just means that it's going to take work to sustain that wish. And with Peacock, Beware of Great Pride, I will definitely put this one with the shark for some of you. So, like, take care of your pride, right? And sometimes being prideful, it goes together with acting in anger. No, it goes the other way. It goes this way. What else? Okay, but if I'm going to read the line, you have happiness, you have crib, right? It could be the happy moment of this new family member, right? Affairs with family, you could be gaining a new family member with this birth here. And if I put it with a peacock, see, this is where I would, pull clarifiers and stuff, but I'm not. I'm just going to stick to this and whatever I receive. So, beware of great pride. Yeah, I'm really not seeing it this line. I'm not seeing it this line. I see that your pride could make challenges more challenging than they need to be, right? So, like, that's something to keep in check. You know what, Aquarius? I would say that for you, if you have anger problems, definitely check out some anger management tools. And yeah, I am going to say that. But only if you have anger management. Only if you have, like, anger issues, right? Like, if that doesn't resonate for you, like, you're like, no, I'm cool as bean, then, I don't know. Like, just, that's not for you, basically. But you could be prideful in some areas, and then that would make challenges more challenging than they need to be. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's the message that I have for you. Take care. If your this is what I'm gonna say. If your wish is being granted, is because you have the ability to sustain it. So don't get disappointed or discouraged by the hard work and the challenges. You got this. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, and I'll see you in December for the January, February, and March reading. Okay. Bye. Thank you for watching. And watch your moon sign and your rising sign as well. Okay. Thanks.